High blood pressure, or hypertension, is one of the most common and most consequential chronic conditions in the United States, affecting nearly half of American adults and dramatically raising the risk of heart disease, stroke, and kidney damage over time. What makes it particularly insidious is that it typically produces no symptoms until significant damage has already been done. Dietary choices are among the most powerful non-pharmaceutical tools available for managing blood pressure, and the midday meal is an opportunity that most people underuse. Lunch tends to be rushed, grabbed from whatever is convenient, and rarely planned with nutritional strategy in mind. These 11 recipes are designed to address that gap specifically. Each one is high in potassium, low in saturated fat, and low in sodium, the three nutritional parameters most directly linked to blood pressure regulation. None requires more than 20 minutes of active cooking time, making them genuinely practical for busy schedules. The nutritional logic behind these recipes. Before getting into the recipes themselves, it is worth understanding why potassium, saturated fat, and sodium are the three variables that matter most for blood pressure. Sodium causes the body to retain water, which increases blood volume and raises the pressure the heart must generate to push blood through the circulatory system. Most people's sodium intake comes not from the salt shaker, but from packaged and restaurant foods, which is why cooking at home with whole ingredients is such an effective strategy. Potassium counteracts sodium's blood pressure-raising effects by helping the kidneys excrete more sodium and by relaxing blood vessel walls. Getting adequate potassium consistently is one of the most underappreciated aspects of blood pressure management. Saturated fat contributes to cardiovascular risk through its effects on LDL cholesterol and arterial stiffness, compounding the damage that elevated blood pressure inflicts on vessel walls over time. These recipes address all three dimensions at once. High-protein white bean salad with feta and lemon garlic vinaigrette. This no-cook salad requires no stove time at all, which makes it one of the most accessible options on the list. White beans contribute both plant-based protein and fiber, keeping hunger at bay through the afternoon. Toasted walnuts add healthy unsaturated fats and a satisfying crunch, while fresh herbs and lemon garlic vinaigrette keep the flavor profile bright without relying on high-sodium dressings. Eat the rainbow vegetable soup. This soup is built around a wide variety of colorful vegetables, each bringing a different combination of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. The prep work can be done in advance with vegetable components stored separately until ready to eat, at which point broth is added and the whole thing is heated. Having the base ready to go removes the main obstacle to eating a genuinely nutritious lunch on a weekday. Orange mango chia seed smoothie. This smoothie works as a lunch for people who prefer a lighter midday meal or who need something portable and quick. Fresh turmeric provides anti-inflammatory compounds alongside its signature color and earthy flavor. Frozen mango and banana add natural sweetness and creaminess without added sugar. Chia seeds contribute fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, both of which support cardiovascular health through separate but complementary mechanisms. Stuffed sweet potato with hummus dressing. Sweet potatoes are among the best food sources of potassium available, making them particularly well-suited to a blood pressure-focused meal plan. This recipe builds on that foundation with black beans for additional potassium and plant protein, kale for magnesium and fiber, and hummus dressing for creaminess and flavor. The whole dish uses only 5 ingredients, which makes it one of the simplest options on the list. Chickpea and quinoa grain bowl. Grain bowls are among the most flexible meal formats for hitting nutritional targets without sacrificing satisfaction. This version uses quinoa as a complete protein base, adds chickpeas for additional protein and fiber, and incorporates avocado for heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and potassium. Hummus and a generous variety of vegetables round out the bowl with both flavor and micronutrient density. High-fiber matcha green smoothie bowl. Matcha powder and spinach give this smoothie bowl its distinctive green color and a meaningful dose of antioxidants. Like the mango smoothie, this option works well for people who find traditional lunch formats unappealing or who are short on time. Kale can substitute for spinach if preferred, and the thick smoothie base can be topped with additional seeds, nuts, or fruit, depending on appetite and nutritional goals. Salmon couscous salad. This salad is designed specifically around pre-cooked or leftover salmon, acknowledging the reality that most people do not have time to cook a full protein from scratch at lunchtime. Salmon is one of the richest dietary sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which support blood pressure regulation through multiple mechanisms, including reducing arterial inflammation and improving vascular flexibility. Couscous adds a satisfying whole grain base, and the full salad comes together in minutes once the salmon is ready. Vegan Superfood Grain Bowl. This 15-minute grain bowl uses smart shortcuts to deliver serious nutritional density without meaningful time investment. Pre-washed baby kale, microwavable quinoa, and pre-cooked beets eliminate most of the prep work while preserving all of the nutritional benefit. Beets deserve specific mention here. They are high in dietary nitrates, which the body converts to nitric oxide, a compound that directly relaxes and dilates blood vessels and has been shown in studies to produce meaningful reductions in blood pressure. Rainbow grain bowl with cashew sauce. This bowl is built around pre-cooked lentils, available in the refrigerated section of most grocery stores, which makes it as fast to assemble as any of the other options here. Lentils are high in both potassium and fiber, making them a particularly valuable ingredient for blood pressure management. The cashew sauce adds richness and healthy fats without the saturated fat and sodium that conventional creamy dressings typically carry. Green salad with edamame and beets. Edamame, which are green soybeans, brings substantial plant-based protein and potassium to this colorful salad, alongside nutrient-rich beets and dark leafy greens. The combination covers a wide range of blood pressure-relevant micronutrients in a single bowl. Fresh basil or dill can substitute for cilantro for those who find its flavor too assertive. Southwestern salad with black beans. This salad layers black beans, sweet corn, and grape tomatoes over salad greens and brings the components together with an avocado-lime dressing. Black beans are high in potassium, fiber, and magnesium, all three of which contribute to healthy blood pressure levels. The avocado dressing provides monounsaturated fats and additional potassium without the sodium and saturated fat that bottled dressings often contain. Packing the greens, toppings, and dressings separately and combining them immediately before eating keeps the textures fresh. What unites all 11 of these recipes is the same underlying principle. Managing blood pressure through diet is not about restriction and deprivation, but about building meals around ingredients that actively support vascular health. Potassium-rich vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Omega-3 fats from salmon and chia seeds. Fiber that supports cholesterol clearance. And the near-total absence of processed, high-sodium ingredients represent a template that is as satisfying as it is effective. The midday meal is a reliable daily opportunity to build that template into the routine.